Hello, everybody. Welcome to Charlotte. Today I am joined with Fugo here alongside me.
Good evening.
So as you can see, not the quite amount of drivers here in the field today. We have 5 that are designated to start today. We did have 6 qualify. However, as you can see, Pirate's going to be subbed by JTK. And drivers that are missing from the track is Shifty and X NASCAR. We hope that they come eventually, as I realized that I put the wrong team on Hamilton fans' car. We make mistakes sometimes. Oh, not a big of a deal, honestly.
Oops.
So, yeah,
He'll be fine.
we're gonna get green here. We're gonna get the pacing here shortly. We're hoping to get Carrie alongside, so Vuko's accompanied by Carrie. I'm not gonna be commentating as much as I am doing things right now, but everything will be fine. We'll see how this race plays out. So, Vuko, what are your expectations for today? What do you think the drivers will do in order to come out victorious here in Charlotte?
Also, I'm just letting you know I'm very happy to take the full lead tonight. You really don't have to worry about that. Anyway, good evening. Charlotte, endurance. That's the most important thing. We got 175 laps ahead of us, and really, longer you can go, the better you'll do. And obviously, for some guys, they'll figure out the track a little bit later. But yeah, just try to glide through. Try not to get in any incidents. And if you really have the track down, this is one of those places you can really pull out a win. So that's definitely something we'll be looking out for. But yeah, Charlotte, 175 laps, beautiful crisp evening here, and very excited to get going.
It's gonna be 200 laps. We're gonna try to run.
Oh, I thought you were doing 175.
We're gonna try to run the full thing today.
Okay.
If we were to delay more, it would have been short.
All right.
But we'll run the whole 200 today. But other than that, let's get these guys to pace. Let me go ahead and let them know. For the moment, we're gonna be on board with Nick Van Halen. Let me go ahead and tell them. Give me a second, everybody.
There we go. All right. I'm willing to take the starting grid, by the way. I'm very happy to do that. Anyway, so yeah, hi everybody once again. This is my first commentated race in about solid month. I've been away in Europe, which I still am right now. Literally, it is 2:30 over here, and it is me in a nice but dingy, loud room. So we're gonna try to keep it a little chiller on the commentary tonight. But I will do my best for you, wonderful people that tuned in, and yeah, thank you for being here. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get this race underway. So let's go to our starting grid right now as they roll to the grid. NXS was supposed to be on pole, but he's not here right now. He will be joining a little bit later, so I'm assuming we'll just get him right in there, and there won't be any problems. So starting on pole for the time being is going to be Nick Van Halen in that beautiful 00 Chevrolet. Started behind him will be our favorite Puerto Rican. It is Hamlin fan. Behind them, Adam Garcia looking to finally stretch the demons as we finish off our summer season here. He's looking to win tonight and already having problems on the way out of pit road. We will try to ignore that. Starting in fourth is the sub for Pyroman, Mr. JTK himself. Pyroman is out with a broken mouse. So we wish him the best in his recovery there. And starting in last for the time being is going to be, I believe that is Paradox in the number 3. Finally made it in tonight.
So
anyway, we have 5 cars to start this thing off. We're going to go a full 200 laps. Carey will be joining us in the booth a little bit later. His flight is a little bit delayed into Charlotte right now. Expect a bit of a switch over mid-race from me, as I will hopefully try to get into the living room where it's a little bit thicker on the walls, but we'll try to get this in as soon as we can on my behalf, but should be a fun race tonight.
I will say, Adam is obviously, you can see he is not responding. He is away from his computer, I assume.
Oh, no.
So we'll just wait for that to happen. Let's go ahead and red flag it. Thus we wait for Adam to come back.
Yep. And no communications right now from that one car. We're currently trying to figure out what the situation is. We're possibly looking at a broken transponder on that one car, but we will have to see in a moment. But we will be red flagged for the time being.
Oh, Adam is here. He has returned. So
Well, there
looks
you
like
go.
we will
Must have been
start
just a
Noah
slight
in
issue.
moment. He probably went to go do something and he's back his PC realizing, oh no.
Hey, better late than never. Anyway, for those coming by to our stream tonight, thank you very much for tuning in to the Bull Car Invitational. This is the final race of the summer season, our 5th race at Charlotte. Obviously, the winter season will start soon, but tonight we're going to send the summer off, well, somewhat for some of us, in the best way that we can. And we'll have some more cars joining in later. Once again, I'd like to reiterate
You guys
that.
are able to start pacing?
As they get relined up, and I'm not sure if they're just going to go right away, if they're going to bring it around one more time. But we will have
No,
to
we're not going to read this.
be a little bit delayed here, so we do apologize, ladies and gentlemen.
Alright, green this time, ladies and gentlemen. Green this time.
So, yep.
Alright, so,
Really not much to say right now. It's good to see you all again here on the Bull Car Invitational. I was slated to commentate last week, but I ran into some issues with the studio that I'm currently in. So yeah, we're going to try to scratch that. It was a great race at Toronto last week. I hope everyone enjoyed it, but here we are now in North Carolina. Nick Van Halen will lead them to the green as they come around turn 4. Quick reminder that NXS and I believe Shifty will be showing up later. We'll have to see about that. That's all you really need to know as they come around turn 4. 2 seasoned veterans will lead us to the line. Nick Van Halen and Hamilfan. And a great push from Adam Garcia, and away we go from Charlotte. Nick Van Halen, a fantastic start there. Adam might have gotten the better start, though. He really shoved that 0-0 out to the front as they head into turn 1 for the first time. Hamilfan looking to the inside of Adam Garcia. Onto the backstretch for the first time. Van Halen's already running away with this thing here on lap 1. Great battle in second place. Oh, Adam Garcia going into the wall there. And Van Halen will take the first lap. Paradox already falling a little bit far back from the field. Still second, third. Offering a little bit of... Whoa. Apologies, by the way. Internet is a little spotty in this room, so apologies if that becomes an issue. Hamilfan all over the back of Nick Van Halen, but here comes Adam Garcia behind the 11 car as they come to lap number 3. JTK and Paradox slowly starting to fade, but here comes Hamilfan with a heck of a move to the inside, and he will take the lead of this race. Adam Garcia able to slot up into second. That was an unbelievable run coming out of turn 1. And Adam will go looking there on Nick Van Halen, but he will be able to hold the position. A little bit of a shoving match here coming out of turn 3 as they come to lap number 4. So far, so good for the number 11 car. Nick Van Halen had a fantastic start, but slowly starting to fade here. Oh, into the wall. JTK will move up into third, now battling with Paradox for 4th. As Hamilfan seems to have a bit of a grip on this field, and he hasn't won a bull car race in, I believe, 3 seasons. Oh, into the wall hard right there. So yeah, maybe some droughts coming to an end here on this beautiful Friday night. As Adam Garcia to the outside, to the lead he goes. JTK also looking right there, a little bit of a commentator's jinx. And how about the 1 car finally into first, but here comes the 77. Tried to make a move there, but it looks like they are going to have to back off. It's a long way to go here. Endurance race, ladies and gentlemen, but it would be nice to see this for most of the way. Oh, Hamilfan getting up into the wall there again. As Adam Garcia able to hold off JTK. So we come to lap number 6. Once again, apologies for the more monotone commentary. Oh, Adam Garcia hard in the wall, and the caution might come out here. Hamilfan also involved. And there you go, first caution of the race. Adam Garcia seemed to have hit a little bit of a block in the wall. And, you know, right as I was mentioning him, there you go. There's your first wreck of the evening. And yeah, looked like he just straight up caught something in the wall right there. Ricocheted back into the field and took Hamilfan around with him. Not the start you want to see for the 1 car, especially after it went so well. Hopefully that does. He's able to refocus quickly. So anyway, once again, bit of a more monotone commentary. This isn't usually the Vuchko you hear, where I'm screaming and freaking out. Again, a little bit of a noisier apartment we're in, so I am trying to keep it a little bit more tame than usual. So apologies for that. If you don't like it, sorry. We'll have Carrie joining in a bit, so he will probably take a fair bit over. Yeah, it is literally 2:30 in the morning over here, and I'm surrounded by maybe 100,000, like, not 100,000, like a solid couple thousand people in these apartment blocks. So, trying to keep it a bit more tame, and I do apologize. As we go green once again, JTK gets a really solid start. Paradox went a little bit slowly there. Oh, and I guess we're not green. Okay. So I just got pranked. And Adam Garcia is around again. So I am not being given much direction right now. Yeah, still under caution here on lap 8. JTK inherited the lead of this race. He's subbing in for Pirate Man tonight, and you know, it would be a great thing to see that 77 finally go to victory lane. Meanwhile, Pirate is sat back and eating Dominoes, so we wish him the best in his recovery. A broken mouse is something you never want to see. Also, I'm literally holding my mic by the hand right now, so apologies if it sounds a little shaky. And away we go again. No, apparently we're staying yellow. I'm not sure what is going on. Alright, here we go. I haven't heard anything from Creasum in the last, like, 2 or 3 minutes, so bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway. We did hit 100 subscribers on the channel the other day, down to 99 from my view, but we did hit 100 subs, so we wanted to take this moment. Thank you all very much for subscribing to the Bold Card channel, and if you're new here, make sure to drop a hit on that subscribe button to keep up to date with our league. And here we go again. JTK and Paradox lead them to the green flag. And Nick already looking to the inside there. He had a bit of a lane, but decided not to take it. Paradox, JTK battling for the lead right now. That's the 3-1s in the back, holding firm. And now side by side on the backstretch. Bit of a drag race here between the two Chevrolets. With the Dodge looking, and it looks like JTK will have the advantage of that. And oh, the 3-car got into him. Excuse me for a second. We have basically a 2-man battle for the lead here. Oh, Jesus. Excuse the interruption right quick. Just trying to set myself up here. Alright, we're good. We're back. I'm now under some blankets. Hopefully this will make things a little easier for everybody. As JTK currently in the lead, Nick Van Halen second place, Hamilfan up to third, as Paradox seemed to have fallen back on that last restart. Oh. And now Hamilfan and Nick Van Halen going at it for second back there. Still only lap 12, still a long way to go here in this race, as mentioned before. And JTK really starting to run away with this thing, but now Nick Van Halen and Hamilfan basically a quarter panel apart right now, as you saw there coming out of 4. But it looks like Nick Van Halen's going to hold. Here comes Hamilfan again on the inside. Able to slide back in the line right there. At the 1 and the 3 back there as well. And now a bit of single file action right now, so not much really happening for the time being. Hamilfan, he's doing pretty well in those turns. As you can see, he gained a lot of momentum on the 00, but then it just slides off coming out of 4. So we're going to have to see when the move's going to come. But here comes Adam Garcia, right as we mentioned that, into the back of Hamilfan and sliding back up to the wall. And, you know, all 4 of these guys up in the front have been trying to win all season, basically. None of these guys have wins right now, and so to close out the season, this would be a fantastic moment for any of these 5 But especially Adam and Paradox, they've both been looking for years to win one of these. Alex, 4 years. Adam's been in this, and Adam hit that wall again, but he's able to keep it stable this time. So no disaster there. He's able to avert it. And right as we mention him, he gets up into the wall right there. And Hamilton goes up into second position there. Was in a bit of a battle with Nick, and now Nick all on the back of the number 11 Grunder Toyota. And looks like they're going to hold it for now. Anyway, lap 16 of 200. A lot of action so far for these first 16 laps. Fan gets up into the wall a little bit right there. So I'm trying to adjust my setup a little bit. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't think I'd be lagging out this much. Hopefully that's not a problem on the stream. Ah, damn it. And now Hamilton gaining a lot of momentum on that number 77 car. Got up into the wall right there. And looks like the 77's starting to get a little bit complacent there while trying to hold on to the lead. But he's had a good couple of laps with it. Once again, that is the sub for Pirate Man. And Pirate Man doesn't have a win in this league either. So it would be a little bit bittersweet considering he's not here. But would be a real honor to see that 77 go to victory lane tonight, if all goes according to plan. You saw Hamilton get up into the wall a little bit right there. As I just had a huge lag spike there. Apologies again. And not really a lot of action going on in the rest of the field right now. Nick currently sitting in fourth, or in third right now. Not really in a battle with Paradox. Adam is trying to just keep it stable at the back. Obviously, after those incidents with the turn 1 wall, actually. And so, yeah, not a lot of communication going on with that one car right now. Speaking of Nick Van Halen, he finally, this current week ahead of this race, was able to receive his payout for winning last year's Vuchko's All-Star Bash. So congratulations to Nick. He won a $25 Steam gift card that I did promise him. We did have a bit of a problem with it for a year, as we had some controversy surrounding Nick and a couple of interesting organizations he's been involved with on Steam.com, but we were able to get it all sorted, and he received his payout. So once again, congratulations to Nick, and would cap off the perfect week with a win tonight. Anyway, lap 22, current status update. Only one caution so far, with JTK in the lead, Hamilton, Nick Van Halen rounding out your top three. As the Doki Doki number 77, we're starting to run away with this race. As we, somebody's just entered the booth unauthorized. Hello, Carrie. Welcome, welcome. I'm not entirely sure what he just said right there. Anyway, here we are. He's finally getting up into the booth. Lap 23 of 200. Also, Carrie, apologies if I cut you off at all. I am having some network issues, so just keep that in mind. Okay, beautiful.
I bought sheets up.
Do you need a TP to the booth, brother? Actually, Crease, me deal with that. No, wait. Okay, I got. Oh, wait, you have admin? Get in here. Actually, wait, I'm not gonna. Hold on. I got you. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, technical difficulties, kinda. Hello, Gary.
Alright. What up?
As my PC just started making noise. That is concerning.
Scary.
Opa. Spooky. Okay, well, nothing's too hot right now, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Damn, move.
Horrific.
Anyway, lap 25 down so far.
If
We've only had one caution, by the way. Was that? Yeah, you better apologize. We only had one wreck so far. Adam Garcia hit Mike Harmon, basically.
Oopsie daisy.
Yeah. Was it Mike Harmon or Michael Waltrip that crashed at Bristol that one time? Who was it?
Michael Waltrip.
Okay, so he did a wall trip basically, and yeah, like the whole thing was just mangled. It was really hard to watch.
Yeah. Adam's car is probably in the
Yeah.
pieces right now.
I mean, he's had so many incidents this season. Yeah, he's been in so many horrifying accidents. It's hard to watch, man. It really
This
is.
scary to Gary.
Yeah. No, that's the reality of boat car, man. These people put their lives on the line, and we appreciate their sacrifices to our wonderful sport. So thank you. Now back to your regularly scheduled programming. Hamilton still into second place. Not really any battles going on there. So far, so good these last, I guess, 20 or so laps. Anyway. Oh my god.
Oh, he's a very good. Holy moly.
Thanks to our wonderful sponsors at DoorDash for securing Gary the food. We really appreciate them. We're not sponsored, by the way, but do reach out. Do reach out.
I mean,
JTK, so far so good.
Mysterio.
Oh yeah, yeah. Not a fan of that one. Odd looking. Dare I say it. And, God, what do we talk about right now? Being fed notes by my producer, Kreesum, right now, and it's informing me, oh, that's not good. Thankfully, the cleanup on turn 1 has been complete, but unfortunately, Adam's nose was found on turn 1 after that accident, so they will have to come to pit road and attach that back onto his face. Adam is driving noseless.
I got a piece of paper that just says H.
H.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
that is referencing the tow car driver H. I think he might be the points leader in the garbage truck series.
I think he was. I'm not sure right now. Anyway, here they come. Yep. As Hamilton now, starting to pull a little bit of a fight back on JTK. He did get into the turn 1 wall, so keep an eye out for that. Again, the exposure is there. But now Hamilton all on the back of JTK. Nick Van Halen also back there, ready to pounce if the battle gets a little bit too feisty. As they come here to lap number 32. And looks like, yeah, so the thing with Hamilton is he's been getting a lot of time out of the turns, but seems to lose some of that momentum in the straights. You see it right there. Really braking a little bit later. Oh, yeah, there's Paradox. Yeah, Paradox seemed to have some sort of issue. I guess he was informed to merge. So obviously, keep an eye out for that number 3 car, but that will put Adam back into P number... Oh, it doesn't put him into P5. That's pretty sad. There was a little bit of a discussion about Adam Garcia before the race and how, for the last race of our summer season, maybe there would be some work to help Adam win that race. So we'll keep an eye out for that later. As we have a battle for the lead right here, Hamilton onto the outside of JTK. Can't quite make the move into turn 3. But now into turn 4, down to the inside. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a new leader. He clears him. And Hamilton back into the lead here, lap 34. Really good battle going on between these two. But now into turn 2, it looks like Hamilton running that outside line. And he's going to be able to hold for the time being. Oh, Paradox still having issues.
Slightly suboptimal.
Yep. You hate to see it. You'd be thinking he was a Ferrari driver right now. Really. Tough times. Yep. You hate to see it, man. Hamilton's still getting up in the wall there, but it looks like a gap has finally been built. So yeah, we might see these leaders coming and going throughout the race. We obviously saw Hamilton lead about 2 laps there, but he did lose it. And then Adam Garcia obviously got into that wreck, took him out. But now it looks like a good recovery so far for the 11 car. So I'm currently trying to put my AirPod case back together. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like Nick Van Halen's up in the 2nd place. Oh no, there's a battle there. Both of those drivers getting into the turn 1 wall. Nick Van Halen, he was sort of waiting. Oh, collision right there. He was sort of waiting for that fight between Nick and Hamlin to, or not Nick and Hamlin, Jay and Hamlin to hunker down a little bit. Now he's gained some serious momentum on the 77. Once again, this is an endurance race, so guys will be coming and going. Looks like Hamilton just took great advantage of it. Now JTK trying not to be left behind. And once again, a notable storyline. We're still awaiting the arrival of NXS and Shifty. So, ladies and gentlemen, do keep that in the back of your minds as we continue through this race. Obviously, both of those guys have wins this season. So, definitely two to watch out for whenever they do enter this race. It looks like Hamilton might have slowed down a little bit out of lap number 38 right there. Is that on my door? And still keep an eye on this battle for second. Not really much going on here on lap number 40. Carrie, do you want to inform the viewers of how your last week has been?
Yeah, it's been alright. I've been working.
GG.
What the hell?
What happened?
Cam Little just destroyed a 70-yard field goal.
Hell yeah. That's how you know the American football is back. Wow.
We have never been this bad. That's preseason football, baby.
Here comes my hot take of the day. I can't stand preseason football. Alright, my phone is about to die, so I will be right back when I put that to charge.
Alright, Alright, ladies and gentlemen, while we're trying to figure this out,
It's been figured out. We are back.
okay, very good.
Very, very good. And looks like JTK, Nick Van Halen's still battling for the lead. Hamilton is still your leader as we come toward the end of the first quarter of this race. So far so good for most of the field, minus Adam Garcia and Paradox. We're not quite aware what was going on with Paradox back there. We're still waiting word on that situation to unfold. Oh, and Nick Van Halen getting into the back of JTK right there. And now side by side as they come to lap number 47. And Nick Van Halen with the inside. Oh, JTK made a daring last-second push. Hamilton is falling all the way back. This is a three-man battle for the lead. Now JTK to the outside. And he's going to take the lead. Wow.
Yeah, got him.
So Hamilton ended up being the biggest loser out of that situation. And his lead evaporates. It's really been these two sort of neck and neck for the lead once again. As here they come to lap number 48. JTK with the slight edge right now.
Hasn't been able to make the move.
Yep. Maybe just waiting for his opportunity, but you know, that's something you can do in one of these endurance races, you know, try to wait out your chances. Hamilton looks to the inside. And side by side, not quite. JTK can't seem to clear him though. And now he is. So JTK will take lap 49. As Van Halen's starting to gain some more time on both of them as they continue battling.
Yeah, he's had a big run right there on Hamilton, but he hasn't been able to make the move yet.
I'm not sure if Hamilton's having some sort of issues right now, but he did have quite the lead earlier and then unfortunately did fall a bit back.
Oh, hit the wall.
So we're trying to... Oh, wow.
He did gain a little bit of time, though.
Yep. But now that puts JTK into the lead as we are a quarter of the way through the Grunder 300 here at Charlotte. Carrie's a bit quiet. That would be a Creasing problem.
I tried turning up my
I
mic
believe.
gain,
I'm not
so
entirely
that
sure.
helped.
No, you sound fine on my end, so that's probably a Creasing issue. Yeah, we'll
Also,
find out.
he'll get contact.
Oh, wow.
Hamlin's on the wall.
And that allows Nick Van Halen to get up into second place. As Hamilton's forced to just stand back in line. JTK starting to fall. Is this maybe the moment for that 0-0?
Starter Dodge has a lot of good speed, and he's gonna be there.
Yep. Now, looks like Nick's trying to look in both lanes, see what's faster for him right now, but still not quite making the move. And here comes Hamilton with a heck of a run on the inside. And now these two side by side. Looks like Nick is going to clear him for the time being. We might be in for a triple threat battle for the lead right now. And all three drivers quite unstable into the corners here as we come to lap number 54. And still no word on the situations with Paradox and Adam. Gee, who dis? Crazy work. Big things happening right now. Now Van Halen getting up into the wall right there. Now all on the back of JTK looks to the inside. Oh, they're going to make contact right there. As we're coming onto the front stretch. Quite a scary moment right there. Oh, and JTK backing up into the 0-0 for some reason. And that's somehow going to keep him up front. It's a little bit of chaos in the top two right now. JTK, after all that nonsense, is going to stay up into the lead. Nick Van Halen sort of riding the outside line, though. That's allowed him to gain some momentum. It looks like Hamilton's influence is going to take a backseat for the time being. But Van Halen now sort of starting to get towards the back. And he's going to look to the inside. Is there going to be something there? He doesn't quite have the run yet. Using sort of that infield grass a little bit to try and get up. And here he comes, as my game just lagged out at the worst possible time. Van Halen to the inside. Does he have a run? And they are side by side on the backstretch. A drag race between these two Michigan-based constructors. But can the Canadian take the lead from his good friend, and I believe a Chicago Cubs fan, JTK, as he got up into the wall right there. JTK still side by side with Van Halen. And then nearly making contact. Oh, now they're going to make contact. And maybe the outside. It's been the quicker lane so far. And it looks like JTK is going to hold position for the time being. So great battle going on between these two right now. And possibly in control of the field. Comes lap number 59. A quick run through of the field right now. JTK, the sub driver for Pyreman, is still in the lead. Nick Van Halen second, Amofan third, Paradox fourth, Adam Garcia all the way back in fifth, about 14 seconds from the rest of the field. Yeah, a bit of an issue on turn one, a couple of issues. So hoping for a caution at this point. That's probably the best you can do. And now as we are past lap 60, Van Halen's going to look on the inside of JTK again. And force the slot back into the line. Let's see if he's able to get some movement on the outside. No, JTK is going to hold using the inside line. But here comes Van Halen again. And he's got the inside. Is this maybe his opportunity? Yes, it is. Nick Van Halen takes the lead here on lap 62. Carrie, are you speaking? Because I cannot hear you right now.
No, I'm trying to eat. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're good. You're good. You're good.
Nah, I don't want to hear you munching.
No, that's pretty hot, I'd have to say. What? Did I say anything? Oh! Big contact right there. Oh boy. Starting to get feisty between these two. Van Halen's still up into the lead. Hamilfan's starting to creep into the picture. Big send by JTK. And maybe it's going to pay off. He's got the inside. And can we get a new leader? Yes, we do. JTK takes the lead here on lap 63. Van Halen's going to make one last charge. Counter offense right there. Does he have it? Oh, more contact. JTK takes the lap, but Van Halen is still very much in tow. And for an endurance race, we're getting a heck of a battle between these two right now. It's the 0-0 to the inside again. Has to fall back in the line. Maybe he has the outside. Oh, more contact. And now Van Halen to the inside, and we have a new leader again here. Another counter attack from the 0-0. The 77 will look as well. Hamilfan, this is the dream scenario for him, is starting to creep in as well.
That wasn't the prettiest move, but he made it work.
Oh my, what a move. JTK to the lead again. Van Halen's on the quarter panel. And now a drag race here on the back stretch. More time to gain for Hamilfan as well. And now the 77 and 0-0. All side by side. JTK has the advantage out of that. Great battle between these two, my word. Y'all told me we were past halfway. NXS has entered the race, ladies and gentlemen. NXS is in this race. And Hamilfan makes a send on Van Halen, and he is into second position. So NXS does enter the race. Okay, I wasn't really too worried about the situation there.
Right.
Sounds good.
So,
But
back,
we are very happy to have you
Still
back.
gonna have Vuko lead us throughout, but I am back.
Try to.
Mm-hmm.
It's Hamilton and Van Halen battling for second and third. Ooh, Hamilton. Oh my god, I just swallowed my saliva. I don't know how that happened. Van Halen up into I'm not even going to entertain that. I'm just not. Oh my goodness. Chaos at the ball. What is JTK doing?
He believed.
And here we go. 3-man battle for the lead. Van Halen's able to get back into the lead. Hamilton is right there in tow. Oh, he's not going to make it 3 wide. Sounds like something he would have done. JTK is the inside to himself. Oh, big send there. But Van Halen is able to stay ahead. And JTK able to take second place right there. Hamilton's still third. And NXS starting to creep into the picture. That guy, oh my gosh, he's starting to enter GOAT conversations in this league. I think it will always be Nightblade, but NXS is really starting to get there. Another win today to finish off the winter season would just be huge for the number 2 car, and he's already taken third place. Starting to envelop this field, and now it's down to Van Halen and JTK to get away from him. And really, this season has been the battle of friendship. I mean, we've seen Shifty, Clef, and XS start their own little alliance. We got JTK and Van Halen. I think they're friends. I'd say they would probably end up working together. And it might come down to that in this race right now. And JTK maybe not taking the memo. Starting to make some sort of offensive moves there on the 0-0. As Hamilton, after that pass from NXS, has seemingly fallen out of the picture. 3 seconds back in the field, and now JTK getting a bit of a run. All right, I'm going to let Carrie take over for a second while I quickly switch studios. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
Hello.
So, Carrie, how was dinner?
So eating it right now. It is very good. Sheets chicken nuggets. I'll give them a 9 out of 10.
Awesome. So, while you eat, Carrie, I'll help you out here. So obviously you can see here, Nick Van Halen leads out the field. Let me go ahead and turn on the Roblox area quite a bit. I did fix it up.
Where the heck did that ex-NASCAR come from?
Ex-NASCAR, obviously, he was one of the entries that didn't make it to the green flag start time.
Oh.
Same with his teammate Shifty. But he is here. He is contending for the lead here between Nick Van Halen and JTK. As you can see, there's some number discrepancies between the leaderboard and the actual drivers themselves. JTK is not the 99. He is the 77. Paradox is the 3. And Adam is the 1. So ignore those number discrepancies for now. Go ahead, Vuko.
Sorry, never mind. You keep going. I will switch in like a few minutes. I've got people in the bathroom.
I was surprised. He just came flying up like a Gibbs car in an ARCA race.
Oh my goodness. We do not condone what
Elite
Austin
ball
Hill
knowledge.
did. We do not condone what Austin Hill did in today's
Absolutely
Watkins
not.
Glen race.
Execute him.
I agree. Oh, we got an incident here. That started sideways.
Oh, he turned him. Somehow saved it. That unbelievable. Somehow saved it, but he lost a lot of momentum.
That's got to be the save of the year right there. Unbelievable save from NXS. Now Nick Van Halen and JTK, this is their race again. Van Halen looking to the inside on his compatriot there, the 77 car, and nope, still a drag race. It's probably the best case scenario for NXS for these two to keep battling.
Still side by side crossing the start finish line. Obviously, JTK has the advantage as of the start finish line. Still takes the lead. Nick Van Halen completes the move.
That's like ping pong going on right here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway between these top 2 cars. As NXS somehow back within a second of these two. Oh, big contact.
So you can see ex-NASCAR according to the ticker. He is 1 second behind from Nick Van Halen. As long as Nick Van Halen and JTK keep battling, he'll be there again. See the guys single file for now, just using each other's draft. You see JTK sending it a little bit more deep than what Nick Van Halen did right there, but not sure if that's going to really help him out towards his exit momentum. They both came out pretty parallel, if anything. You see Nick Van Halen slowly starting to pull away a little bit more. Ex-NASCAR lost 16th hundredths of a second on the leader.
Oh, what happened to GTK?
She hits the wall on exit. It's going to allow ex-NASCAR to complete the move. Just fly by with ease.
Now it's on Nick Van Halen to hold on. NXS still has a bit of ground to gain, but he's been gaining it quickly after that incident. And Hamilton back within 3 seconds of the top 3 as well. Or within the leader, I guess. I'm not sure how the telemetry works exactly.
NASCAR to the
come to lap
inside.
number 80.
JTK still retains the position crossing the start-finish line, but ex-NASCAR is still there. Elbows out. He's gonna almost complete the pass. He does. No.
Can he clear him? No. Wow. JTK is refusing to go away.
Same thing with ex-NASCAR. Retains P2 for the moment. He's being bumped out of the way by JTK. JTK takes back P2, but hasn't cleared him fully.
Oh, that might be. Oh, no.
No contact.
NXS still holding on to the outside. Oh, contact.
Beating and banging behind him on the backstretch here. Entering turn 3. Ex-NASCAR holds P2. Some more contact on entry.
Ooh,
and slams the wall. You can see this battle here is only allowing Nick Van Halen to pull away. He has gapped these cars by 7/10.
Yeah, can't ask for anything more in this situation if you're Nick. Especially for the rest of the way, because if this thing comes down to him and NXS, it's going to be quite the battle. So try to get away while you still can.
100%.
You just never know.
I always do this on my Airbnbs.
Okay, well, you got possessed for about a second there.
I don't care.
I don't care.
Okay, somebody's possessed our...
Switch.
Okay, this is...
Just like that.
JTK and NXS making more contact.
Start.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Watch out for the quarter panels, boys. Just watch the quarter panels.
JTK still holds P2 for the moment. Obviously, you see ex-NASCAR really trying to do everything to get past him.
What is Garcia doing?
I don't know if he's merging, but obviously there's some communication going on between Adam and us.
Adam is not in our radio system for some reason. He's cut off the Wi-Fi in the car, so we have no communication right now with that one car. He's not rogue or anything, so we're just going to let him have it as NXS goes up into second place.
Plus, Adam hasn't had any form of radio contact with us since Toronto.
Wow.
So it looks like he's on a driver strike.
He's on a bit of a mission, I guess. He's just locked in right now. He's not going to let somebody distract him. He got really that... Is he really that angry over losing to Racer, man? I mean, come on, dude. Chill out.
I have no idea.
Yep. He won the bash last week, right? I wasn't able to watch. I was very drunk.
Good for you.
Right, Herzma.
H.
Thank you.
I agree.
So anyway, yeah. Again, the real reason I missed last week's race was because I accidentally guzzled down 3 bottles of Summersby cider, and it has an alcohol volume of about 4.5%. Don't ever do this at home, kids.
Ooh.
So, thankfully tonight I am on 1 bottle of Sprite and I feel wonderful. It's really insane. You know, people say there's the things a good book can do to you, but sometimes it's a good bottle of Sprite that can really make your day. Lap 88, Nick Van Halen still the leader. NXS within tow. Not J-Hope, JTK. Hamilton Paradox, Adam Garcia running out your field. As we've been going for about Van Halen into the wall right there. Yeah, really not something he wants to be doing right now, especially if you're trying to hold on against one of the many horsemen of this league, NXS. As he starts to close the gap again, and there he goes on the inside, just unbelievably blissful the way he's going through it. So we start to get a little bit closer to the halfway mark. Adam Garcia is now 2 laps down. I'll guide him to the garage. I just have to say it. And we come to lap 90, almost halfway there. NXS really starting to close the gap now, within about less than 200 thousandths of a second right now on the 00. Once again, still a very long way to go in this race, but a lot of action going on so far between not just these two, but Hamilton and NXS. And to the people watching, I know some of you guys were likely on edge after that incident at Watkins Glen today with Connor Zilich. Thankfully, we've just been informed that he was released from the hospital. So there's your update from that behalf, and you're hearing it here on Bulk Car. So we send our best wishes to Connor Zilich, and congratulations on his win today. As we go back to the Bulk Car universe for real this time. What the hell? Sorry. I haven't been able to check on the stream in a minute. A lot of things going on the bed of Foochco right now. But we wanted to thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Taking some time out of your Saturday night. We apologize we couldn't get this thing in yesterday. But here we are now as NXS dives onto the inside, and my goodness, can't have it any cleaner than that. As he bumps into the 00. Now Nick looking again to try and spoil the mood for NXS. Side by side here into turn 2. NXS able to hold the line a little bit better, but Van Halen just has more momentum. And it looks like that 2 car can't quite clear him though. Now side by side as they come to lap 94, and it looks like NXS finally has the clearance. It could be decided right here on turn 1. And yes, it is. We have a new leader, ladies and gentlemen. NXS, after entering the race late, is now in the lead. Oh, no. Once again, another update on Connor Zilich. We apologize for sort of deviating from the race, but there are probably some people concerned, so we are going to inform you that he did just tweet out. Thankfully, his head is all clear, but he broke his collarbone. We wish Connor the best in his recovery, and our best wishes from Bulk Car to Connor Zilich. Yeah. As coming to lap number 96, still the same top 3 that we've had for the last few laps. NXS, Nick Van Halen, JTK leading. And, yeah, NXS starting to slowly get away. Van Halen about within 500 thousandths of a second, but still starting to fade a little bit. And that's pretty much been the story of this season. It's been NXS just running away from these guys. So we'll have to see how that continues for the time being. So my Wi-Fi's gone out. Okay. Big things happening, unfortunately.
All right. Hello.
Hello.
All right. So I did hear the Carter Zillich news. It really sucks. Honestly, the moment of celebration is supposed to be, well, what was supposed to be a moment of celebration is obviously a moment of distress. Unfortunately for Carter Zillich, I hope he gets well soon. It was a hard watch, seeing that live, just see him slip from
Yeah.
my nose. Oh my god.
Yeah, absolutely. It could have
terrible,
been so
yeah.
much worse, but he is incredibly
Yep.
lucky, and we are wishing the best
Yep.
for him.
Yep.
So,
But to see him walk away without any further serious injury from that situation is a great sight to see, for sure.
So I will say this right now. I did botch on the X NASCAR lap change. Since he joined late, he was supposed to be a lap down, and I didn't do that.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, is that still going to be in effect?
Yes, it was botched. Called by me. Honestly,
Alright.
I'm busy with the carpet and everything. I just finished.
No,
so
you're all
this and
good.
that.
Made for some good storylines. So Nick Van Halen's still in the lead, as we can see. Apologies for that mishap on behalf of Bolcar. Nick Van Halen currently in the lead here on lap 100, and I guess NXS is now going to be doing a little bit of a challenge, and it is win the Bolcar race from a lap down. If he can do it, no more excuses for Adam Garcia. That's all we really have to say. Nick Van Halen starting to run away with this race. How about some crank it up, Creasem?
Crank it up. Who do you want to
Let's
crank
do
it
it.
up with?
Let's do it. Let's go on board with how about Hamilton as he chases down JTK.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and do that. Let me turn on the Roblox audio. So. All right. Thank you, everyone. That was your crank it up of Hamilton. You can see he did get close to JTK's bumper for a bit, but he didn't fully catch him. Falling back ever since. Still trying to catch. Nick Van Halen 2 seconds ahead of JTK, 2.1 seconds now. So you can see X NASCAR trying to do something that no Bolcar driver has ever done before. He is trying to get to the lead but after joining midway through and being a lap down without having a caution help him get unlapped. So we'll see how that goes. We'll have an eye out on it. You can see, let me go ahead and go with the other spectate tool so you can see the distance. Oh, Nick Van Halen is still back in the lead, looks like. Well, looks like JTK is the leader now. So, looks like Nick Van Halen, something happened to him. I didn't really hear anything. He most likely tabbed out, but you can see X NASCAR officially has a corner ahead of our now current race leader JTK. You can see there, X NASCAR's entering turn 1 now as JTK crosses the start finish line. So let's say we have
There we go.
a pretty solid corner gap between the two. If X NASCAR keeps this pace, we will see him be back up here, fighting for the lead.
What have I just come back to, and how was JTK in the lead?
Nick Van Halen either tapped out or slammed the wall and couldn't get back up to speed in time.
Oh dear. Well, here we are. We have a new leader, ladies and gentlemen. Hamilton also moving up into second. NXS status update. Fear for his health. That's all I need to say.
Don't even fear for yourself. Fear for your life if you're in this field.
Run.
Run. That's
Yeah.
it.
Unless you're Adam Garcia, then you're already slayed. So
Yeah,
I don't like how you
have
go
fun.
there. Oh, Hamilton in the wall. No, don't even have fun. Just like become both. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I never thought of it that way, situation. As Hamilton looks to the inside, banging into Nick Van Halen. Do not take me out of context there. Still solid battle going on for second right here. Right here. Rainier.
You really
And,
see those two still battling. Even though they're not side by side, you can see Nick Van Halen trying to mirror the line that Hamilton is running just so he could get up to him and make the pass happen and contend for the lead
the
again.
mimic strategy. That's one way to do it.
JTK comfortably in the
anyone
lead.
just by the way, once again, anyone just joining the stream, do be informed if my commentary is a little bit on the lower end. It's because I'm literally in an apartment
in a
in
whole
Europe,
different continent.
Yes, I'm putting my life on the line, my ass on the line right now, for the sake of Bolkar. Yeah, fear that stuff. It's 3:28 in the morning right now. I love you, boys. It's been a very long time.
Gary fears it.
Yeah, I fear it too, Gary. You know, I'm in that situation. Thankfully, once our winter season starts up, I will be hopefully covering all of those races. So I will see you all there. Anyway, happy Saturday, by the way. I should remind you guys of that. It is literally Sunday morning over here. But yeah, happy Saturday, Bolkar. This is usually unexpected, but we had a bit of a postponement. So bear with us, ladies and gentlemen.
It's really unfortunate to have everything postponed, but if you were to tell Creasum that I'd be busy on this time of month, we wouldn't have had an All-Star race, and the season would have ended. Well, the summer part would have ended last week. But I wasn't aware of the scheduling conflicts, and yeah, there had to be sacrifices.
Incidents happened. You know.
So let's go ahead and get you an update on X NASCAR. You can see entering the backstretch is JTK, and at the same exact moment, X NASCAR is entering turn 3. So if that helps you determine how quick X NASCAR is running down the leader,
Fear him.
Go. Just fear him. Fear X NASCAR. If you're JTK,
Fear
Nick Van Halen, and Hamilton, get your line together. X NASCAR, he's on a train, and he's not stopping.
This isn't us glazing X NASCARs. He's genuinely that scary, ladies and gentlemen. I think that should be very clear.
See that 77 car still in the lead. Probably the most amount of clean air the front of that 77 has seen all season long. Monica doesn't have to fear for her life now. The whole field has to see Monica. And if Pirate is watching, just Monica.
I hope he's enjoying his Domino's pizza, by the way. I really hope everyone is aware of that. Follow Vuchko on Instagram at RVB. Have a good day. Anyway.
Do not follow that man. He messes up your For You page.
On lap 115. What a hilarious time for you to cut out.
Well, the stream got it. Anywho, do not follow Vuchko. He will mess up your For You page.
No. Follow Vuchko. 163.2816.3.
So you can see these guys are single file. Nick Van Halen has fallen a smidge away from JTK. Also, we're monitoring the scoreboard to see if that gap is decreasing.
Help me.
It decreased just a smidge, but not enough, as Paradox has turned his car into a lawnmower. Do not be surprised if his splitter is all of a sudden green. X NASCAR is crossing the start-finish line. As you can see, the leaders exit turn 4 as Vuko is laughing for whatever reason.
Don't give me ideas. No.
What idea are you concerned about?
I'm trying to be serious here, man. Please, hey, JTK, it says gullible on the ceiling.
Oh.
Anyway, lap 119.
I was gonna say something.
Leader, Nick Van Halen, Hamilton running out the top 3.
The
Well, you
amount,
just said something.
the amount of Chud Jacks on W place is concerning. I think it's trying to put Bolt Car on W place. What racetrack should we put the Bolt
It
Car logo on?
is. Oh.
Because Daytona already has some stuff on it. All the club
Does Talladega have anything?
I have no idea. I have not seen. And Bolt Car hasn't raced in Talladega in like seasons.
Run up Talladega. Yeah. By the way, if you guys go just south of Sarajevo, you will see Vuchko on W Place. Thank you to whoever put that there. And a couple Sand Cave logos that I've taken the time to put all over the place.
Did
you
it
see
in
what I
Brač?
just did there? Yes, there's one in Brač.
I'll probably throw
I
one
have one
here.
in Brač, one in Sarajevo.
I'll probably put one here in Coachella next to the Firebirds logo that I'm currently making.
Oh, that's very silly of you.
As you
Anyway,
can see,
Nick Van Halen's trying to chase down JTK.
in the midst of that, ex-NASCAR is trying to catch up to Adam Garcia.
Oh no. Oh, it's happening, isn't it?
No, it's not happening.
We want to make a. Okay.
But anywho,
I feel like at this point, Adam Garcia should just give him a fight. Like, you know, if you're going down, might as well tank Goliath out swinging. You know, that's just my take on the matter. Meanwhile, it's up to these four to get away from that man. He is the Grim Reaper. Fear him. It is that simple.
yes, sir.
Lap 122, just under 80 laps to go now.
JTK is also being rained down by Nick Van Halen. JTK is speaking over the radio, telling the guys to chill out. If we keep this up at this pace, ex-NASCAR will catch. So far, Nick Van Halen could care less, and he's trying to make a move on JTK.
So clearly somebody's lying through their teeth.
Yep. It feels good to not worry about campaigning for H or Clink bottles for tow car next season.
Oh God. Oh, here comes Nick.
Holds
And
the
maybe
lead,
a new
doesn't
leader.
clear him. Yes, he does. New leader, Nick Van Halen.
Look out! Yep, there he goes. And now JTK making another push on the inside. A little bit of a switcheroo, as I like to call it, as Nick Van Halen gives up the lead again on the backstretch. Hamill fan, that's his situation. That's his cue to go as he starts to work from third place to close the gap, as he just has on Nick Van Halen. JTK starting to get away.
New leader, JTK. Come on.
All right, come on, dude. We can't just steal a reference from MTJ like that. That's unacceptable.
It is acceptable. This is
No,
Bolt Car.
Portugal
We're not
says
getting
it is
any
not
profits from
acceptable.
this. We're a non-profit, bud.
How do you know that?
I say so.
In other news, I just sold Bolt Car to Saudi Arabia.
Overruled, bud.
I'm so sorry. Reason
You have-
this is the hardest decision.
So you
of my
sold your
life.
1% share in Bolt Car to Saudi Arabia.
It was more than a 1% share. It was a
That is-
3% share. Don't try and.
Oh my gosh, Ruko. This is death.
Yeah.
This is gonna ruin the sport.
Yeah.
Since when
Womp
did Fish
womp, I
give
just
you
made
2 extra
47
percent of Bolt Car stocks?
Me and Fish made $47 billion off of this acquisition, Cruising.
You just
This
ripped
had to
those
happen,
guys
dude.
off.
We're gonna. Yeah, on phone, man. We get to move to the California mansion and not worry about it, man. I hope you're excited.
I am not.
I just bought up the real estate.
I got a new roach. Anywho,
Anyway,
Nick Van Halen, the current leader now after getting past JTK. Hamilton fans still running along, really trying to mirror those guys. Starting to see Adam Garcia show up in the vision of Nick Van Halen. We might see Adam Garcia go 3 laps down in a second. Ex-NASCAR in the other hand. Let's take a gander of where he is on track.
my woman got me a Wally hat from Disneyland.
Ex-NASCAR is entering the backstretch as the leaders are entering turn 1. Quite the gap. He might actually catch up to the guys before the end of the race. Will he? We'll see. He's the man on a mission. He has to fight for the win. Even a false
We're also gonna
storyline
have to
midway
see
through
how many
because
more
of
battles.
my missed input, but yeah, go ahead, Rico.
Reasonable, but yeah, we're gonna have to see how these battles at the front trend out, as Adam Garcia might be parking it, ladies and gentlemen.
I believe
or
he
he's
has had
possibly
enough.
just doing a reset.
Maybe.
If
We'll
Adam,
see.
oh no, he's just doing a Joker lap.
Okay.
Paradox.
And about nearly murdered Paradox. Not right.
He believed a little too hard.
All right, let me go ahead and go down pit road, ladies and gentlemen. You're gonna see me live free zone. Go to the see who has
Running.
fastest lap right now. So fastest lap belongs to Santa Bana Paradox with 28.313.
Yeah, so he gets to eat this week. Congratulations to Alex13. Thankfully, that won't be the reality afterwards once we get the Saudi contract figured out. Everybody will get paid. Lap 130 here, just coming towards 70 laps to go. Nick Van Halen still in the lead, looking for his first win of the season and his first in a year. JTK and Hamilton both in the same boat. Ex-NASCARs and Paradox both just trying to survive back there. And JTK and Van Halen, they've had some fantastic battles through the early stages of this race. So we'll definitely keep an eye out as we start to grind out this final back half of the race. Maybe starting to go for the move a little bit early. JTK there out of turn 3 into 4. Getting a bit more momentum.
So we're going to see how far back ex-NASCAR to JTK. Before, well, not JTK, Nick Van Halen. But before Nick Van Halen crossed the start-finish line, he was 20 seconds back. Let's see how much he has gained within this lap alone. He should be crossing the start-finish line any minute now. Any minute. Oh, still at 20 seconds. He lost 5/10. So still some baby steps. But as soon as he gets the draft by the other drivers that are being lapped, like Adam Garcia, barbecue chicken from there.
Yep, barbecue chicken alert.
Barbecue chicken alert. Barbecue chicken alert.
That's what I'm saying.
Thank you. I'm not confident. I'm not confident enough to do it in the Shaq voice. So thank you, Gary.
You're very welcome.
So you've been playing a lot of Clash, haven't you?
No, I don't like Clash.
Wow.
I like The Clash. They're my favorite band. But I don't like Clash of Clans, and I don't like people who play it.
Wow.
I have to get this rant out on broadcast so you guys know for a fact that I will never raise a Clash of Clans kid, and I will not play it myself. I refuse.
That is a statement.
Instead, I will be playing real games for men like Big Hill Racing and Crossy Road. Thank you. I just want to put that on stream now. You guys hear? I'm getting fired. JTK starting to fall a little bit from Nick Van Halen. He definitely had a bit more of an advantage earlier on, but that is starting to fade. An XS update, he is within 20 seconds of the field.
He lost a 10th on that lap. His progress is stalling out now that Nick Van Halen and JTK aren't really getting together to duke it out for P1.
JTK caught the wall there again. And this is those situations where you kind of hope we don't have a caution, because if that happens, this thing is wide open for the taking. But for now, they're racing pretty good. As I've just seen something unbelievably concerning on my television screen, and I will be trying to move off of that.
Croatian media.
I see SpongeBob, Spongy, just in night mode, in the bull car booth. Right now, we need chaos.
I am very glad that Zilich's injury was just a collarbone and nothing else like a concussion or fractured skull.
Yeah, I was fearing
it was a fractured skull.
Yep.
And I was also fearing a broken ankle as well, but the way his ankle was caught on.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Once again, our best wishes to him. Van Halen is now a second up on the field. Hamilton back 3 seconds now. And maybe this thing is starting to finally file out. We had moments like that early in the race, but now it truly looks like it's starting to happen here as Van Halen tries to get away from the field. What is happening?
You could still see ex-NASCARs entering turn 3 as soon as the leaders are exiting turn 2. Hamlin fans, something happened to him. I think.
Oh no.
I think he
that's not good.
had some lag issues there. He is.
Oh dear.
Wow.
Fallen down considerably and is giving Paradox the opportunity to take P3 from Hamlin fan.
Did you really just do that?
Whom?
Not you. Don't worry about it. Sorry. Anyway.
So,
H.
X NASCAR, he has really lost his rhythm here. He is cooling off as we have hit 60 laps to go. I don't know if he's conserving something. I don't know what's going on, but he hasn't been pulling the laps he once did. Let me go up to the latest lap times so we could really get. And I don't know if he's slowing down or if it's Nick Van Halen who has. So X NASCAR that time around put a 28.5. Nick Van no. Oh my. Okay, so Nick Van Halen has sped it up by 100th.
Okay.
So.
Oh boy.
It's not the fact that X NASCAR has cooled off. Nick Van Halen has hit the afterburners.
He might have found the Van Halen line of this track. He's really starting to run away
Oh,
with this thing.
never mind.
And
He gained
after
3
just
tenths.
Oh my.
Wait a minute.
Chaos with 59 laps to go. But anyway, as I was saying, you know, as we get into crunch time, Van Halen, he really just has a lock on the field right now. He's really found his stride. And what an ending to the week it would be. You know, he just got his $25 after a year-long investigation, and now
Year-long
he's finally,
investigation?
and maybe he'll be seeing victory lane again.
Is that what you're chalking it up to? A year-long investigation?
It literally was a year-long investigation. He was going to get paid out immediately. Then we found some concerning ties within his bank account and within several other accounts.
Are you
but
sure it was his bank account?
Everything sort of passed over. I'm very sure it was his bank account, Charisma. How else would we deposit the money?
I thought it was because of his ties to the jihadi group.
Non-disclosure agreement, brother. I thought we cleared that up.
We do not. I have not signed any NDAs, buddy. That's on you.
Yeah, we signed an
Anywho,
NDA.
X NASCAR. We're gonna see how if he has gained. You still see that he's pulled away. No, not pulled away, but catched up just a smidge more to Nick Van Halen. You can see, X NASCAR. Well, he did lose some time there. He lost a 10th. X NASCAR pulled a significantly slower lap time at 28.7. Yep.
Why
Nick
is
Van Halen
Microsoft
is
Copilot
so far.
open?
Nick Van Halen is significantly faster, 3 tenths faster.
Yeah, up 2 seconds now on JTK.
So if I'm X NASCAR, find the line that was working before, because Nick Van Halen, he is pulling faster lap times, and he's going to cut down that gap and keep X NASCAR from the lead.
Bruh.
I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Take us for a quick moment,
Bruh.
Vuko.
I got you. Now things really starting to settle out here with 54 to go. Van Halen now up almost 30 seconds on the second place car. Hamilton, Paradox, and NXS rounding out the top 5. NXS, really, yeah, he's finally within 20 seconds for a very long while. But really not showing that much progress and possibly starting to run out of time here with 53 to go. Obviously, he had that handicap, but for a driver like NXS, I mean, it felt like something he could overcome, but now we're just not too sure about it. Even with Van Halen starting to really run away with this thing.
Alright, I am back.
Welcome back. Not
So,
really a change, but NXS is within 20 seconds.
Let me go ahead and take one more time gander at the latest lap times. As NASCAR crosses the start-finish line
back out of 20
at
seconds.
28.529 lap time. We're going to see the lap time Nick Van Halen. Nick Van Halen was significantly, not that significantly, but a little bit slower than X NASCAR that lap. That would allow X NASCAR to gain just a smidge, but this race is down to a handful of tenths, hundredths, or even thousandths. If Nick Van Halen keeps his lap time, you can see X NASCAR put a a flame of a lap, 28.483. If X-NASCAR could consistently hit 28.4s, he's going to cut down on Nick Van Halen. As you can see, Nick Van Halen runs a slower lap time, though albeit a little bit more consistent. X-NASCAR, he has to be consistent hitting those 28.4s. Has to be.
Yep. That's how you're going to win at a track like Charlotte and a 200-lap race. It is consistency. And Nick Van Halen in these last 20 laps really starting to just show off for the rest of the field.
You could really see the ticker show it off, but X-NASCAR really has to hit his marks. He has to hit his marks.
But the real thing, even if you do hit those, is there enough time? I mean, these last 10 or so laps have been so brutal for that number 2 car. It really makes you wonder, does he have enough time to catch up?
So I'm hearing some discourse on the radio. Here's what Nick Van Halen said over the radio. I'm starting to get pressure built on my back. I am surprised I have not folded yet. I have to run consistently really good laps for not even really perfect, but perfect laps for the next 20 to 30 minutes in order to stay victorious. If I crack under pressure, X-NASCAR is going to catch. That is a synopsis of what Nick Van Halen has said.
NXS can come back.
The pressure is on Nick Van Halen.
And that just shows the aura around NXS in a way that people are still worrying about him even with a 20-second distance. But again, Nick Van Halen, he's still not out of the woods. Any incident, even in that turn 1 wall or anywhere else, could really drag down the situation he's in right now. But with patience, with time, if he just continues hitting his marks, that's not something he will even have to worry about.
Let's go ahead and take a gander at these lap times here. Nick Van Halen has ran a little significantly faster lap than X-NASCAR there. It's like a back and forth. X-NASCAR's faster, then Nick Van Halen's faster. X-NASCAR's faster, Nick Van Halen's faster. You can see X-NASCAR ran a slower lap time, 28.567. We're going to see Nick Van Halen cross the finish line here, 28.483. It's really just a seesaw. These guys are just gaining and falling and pretty much being at a stalemate for the most part. It's a seesaw.
Mm-hmm.
Oof, man. What a race. Really long green flag run. Obviously, it's going to happen when you don't have more than 6 cars in the field. Wish there's some more drivers in the field, but that's how we will be concluding the summer stint. It will surprise me if, like, in all honesty, outside of Bokar, it will surprise me if Austin Hill doesn't get another suspension.
Uh-huh.
Because
I think they're really going to have to set up a case against that. I just don't know, man.
I still argue that 1 race suspension was not enough. I'd argue for 3.
Oh, no. Absolutely not. But, I mean, at least they had to do something about it. Like NASCAR 2-3 years ago, I feel like they would have just let it slide. But I'm glad something was done about it.
Yep, yeah. And as you saw there on the exit of turn 2, Nick Van Halen hit the wall. I don't know. Well, you saw a little bit of an improvement on X-NASCAR just because of that wall tap. These walls slow you down significantly more than what they did last year. But man, X-NASCAR, it's still a seesaw. Let's go and check these lap times here. As X-NASCAR is going to start to cross the start-finish line here in just a second. 3, 2, 1. 28.429. A little bit more faster as compared to his last lap. We're going to see Nick Van Halen cross the start-finish line right now. 28.513. It's a game of tenths, ladies and gentlemen. A game of tenths. And Nick Van Halen lagged into the entry of turn 1. We're going to see X-NASCAR improve. We're going to see by how much. It was 19. He gained 3 tenths. So, losing 60 miles per hour on entry gave X-NASCAR 3 tenths. Yep, that shows right there. Nick Van Halen 2.3 tenths. No, 0.23 tenths slower than NASCAR.
Folks, this is not over by a long shot.
28.433. Oh, NASCAR's trying to get consistent. He's found his groove. 18.433. A second gained. We're gonna go ahead and remind everyone who is watching the race. Please check your NASCAR fantasy and remove Zillage from the lineup.
Yep.
That is your car fan.
Unlike me, because I stopped playing that stuff.
18.299 NASCAR gain, just a little bit on Nick Van Halen. Still not enough, but let's see how far he is. So here's Paradox.
Here we go. We're about to find out.
Paradox is entering turn 1 as NASCAR is exiting 4. As soon as NASCAR catches up to either Adam Garcia or Paradox, it's over. He's going to get all that momentum in his favor. Obviously, he's going to have to fight for position, but man.
Hey, and don't forget, these races aren't truly over till they're over. I mean, remember the Season 2 championship, Irish with 6 to go. Having an outage, internet outage, anything can happen within 37 laps that can just throw the whole race into a absolute catastrophe. And Nick Van Halen's sort of hoping that doesn't happen to him or anybody else.
NASCAR 2 tenths faster that time. We're going to see how much more he has gained in this lap here. He is exiting turn 4. We're going to see how much he has gained on Nick Van Halen. What a mispronunciation, Cruisem. 18.065. 28.5 flat for NASCAR. Nick Van Halen's gonna go 1700 slower. It's just a game of inches, ladies and gentlemen. Just a game of inches. You can see NASCAR slowly catching up to Adam Garcia. That draft is gonna help out massively. 28.033 stalemate so far. You could see where Nick Van Halen is on track. He's right there. Give or take that NASCAR is almost halfway across from the leader. Guess we'll cross the start finish line again. Let's see if he gains some time once more. Yes, he did. He gained 3 tenths.
Oh boy.
Oh
boy. He's starting to really find some consistency, but is it too late for him now?
Did that stall out from 60 laps ago cost him? I have no idea.
Yep. And meanwhile, while all these main guys come around the start finish line, NXS is really starting to catch Adam Garcia. If he gets that draft, this could be a huge problem for that top 4.
So here's what I calculated. If NASCAR continues to scrape off 3 tenths a lap, he's not going to catch him in time. He's going to require 58 laps if he keeps on losing 3 tenths a lap. So NASCAR has to find more speed than he already is. Get more out of his car, and I think the draft from Adam Garcia might help him out with that on the straight line speed.
Remember, as NXS crosses the line, that puts Van Halen out in turn 3. So, you know, it seems impossible, but it's theirs to do for NXS.
NASCAR did indeed lose a tenth or 2 that time around.
Oh, no.
Just a matter of, will NASCAR catch? Yes, Adam Garcia in his sights, slowly reeling him in. But I think NASCAR either stalled out or Nick Van Halen is starting to hit his marks again. Let's go ahead and take a gander. NASCAR is still hitting 28.483. Nick Van Halen 28.5. Yeah, it looks like so far NASCAR 4879. You know, it's just a seesaw, like I said earlier. It's a seesaw.
Yep.
18.399. Yep, X NASCAR is starting to fall behind. I have no idea what's the cause of that. I don't know if Nick Van Halen's faster, but I think time is running out for the 2 car.
And now the gap between first and second, 7.3 seconds. Starting to look really bleak for the rest of the field.
Yeah, now or never, and it's starting to look like never.
Has been for the last 60 laps. Oh, man. We are noticing.
This is finally the day for Nick Van Halen. Obviously, he has that All-Star win, but to win a proper Bolt Car race, that's really the dream for so many people. But could tonight finally be the night for one of our most consistent drivers in the last year or so?
It'll be huge.
Yep.
Gap between first and second is back. It's not back, but it's down to 8 seconds now. Yep, X NASCAR is falling back, ladies and gentlemen. 18.433.
And it's starting to look pretty bleak for the 2-time winner this season, right? NXS?
No, I don't think it's 2
Shifty?
It's Shifty who is a
Shifty.
3-time.
Yeah.
3-time now. He won Daytona, Homestead, and Toronto.
Oh, so NXS hasn't won at all. All right, interesting. So yeah, for one of our better drivers, he definitely wants to close out the summer season with a win, but it looks bleak right now for NXS. But for Van Halen, this would be sort of a a miracle drive for him in a way.
Well, yeah, I got my numbers right. It is indeed Shifty with 3 wins, Racerman with 1, and as it stands, and if nothing changes, Nick Van Halen would be a winner. Shifty dominance has bored fans, but X NASCAR's gained 5/10 in the midst of that conversation. I could see why Nick Van Halen just pulled down a 28.8 lap. We're gonna see.
Wow.
See some gap. 28.43. Yup, X NASCAR's catching up again. Nick Van Halen, him letting off a smidge is going to cost them. You see X NASCAR gain some time there. 28.533. X NASCAR coming out of 4. Still haven't seen them gain that much on Adam Garcia. Must be infuriating for X NASCAR.
Absolutely.
Yep. He is within 18 seconds now, down to 17.566, but every time we see that number pop up, Van Halen completes another lap. So really, it gets to a point of what are we watching here? But, a lot of Nick Van Halen fans here in Charlotte really starting to get antsy and excited at the same time. They've been following him for such a long time since entering this league. Us in the booth, obviously, our Sand Cave brother and leading this field around. I mean, this would be such a fantastic night for the Hamilton, Ontario native. And he's missed a race this season. He missed the 150, which is where our second place driver, JTK, came in. And, he did a great job that night. But tonight it could be about Van Halen.
See Nick Van Halen put down a 20.5 flat lap again. We're going to see X NASCAR see if he went faster. He is consistently hitting 28.4s. But no idea if Nick Van Halen 28.8 is gonna allow X NASCAR to gain just a smidge more. As long as he keeps it consistent. These small mistakes are going to cost Nick Van Halen time, but honestly, despite that, I think X NASCAR's battle for being a letdown or winning the race, it's gone down significantly unless we get a caution, which I don't think will happen because these guys are spread out.
Yep.
So it's bleak for X NASCAR. It's unfortunate timing there. It's joining late. If he had some more time to cook or join from the start, it'd be a whole different ball game. But it could have been a whole different situation too if I didn't get busy yesterday and Thursday. But life happens, stuff gets in the way, and you can't really do anything about it.
Yep.
Well, if anybody's taking advantage of it, it's this man right here, Nick Van Halen. And it's got only 19 laps to finally hitting his glory. Again, anything can happen in those 19 laps. We could see the unforeseen caution, possibly an internet problem for Van Halen. So, if anything can go wrong here, it can. Absolutely.
Absolutely. 18 laps to go. Nick Van Halen comfortably in the lead with JTK in P2, Hamilton in P3, P4 Paradox, P5 X NASCAR and Adam Garcia in P6, and unofficially scored as P7 is Shifty. I'll say Shifty did not start the race and will be scored with a DNS. And the finishing results. Gonna go ahead.
That is rough.
Nick Van Halen is starting to lap faster times than X NASCAR. Just pretty much hammering in the nail in the coffin for X NASCAR's strong but not enough run to try to get to the lead. But man, he did make up 11 seconds, so that's something to be quite happy about. And if you're wondering what the drivers are talking about in driver's voice chat, Hamilton says he misses school.
Well, he's getting schooled right now by these top two.
That is a crazy statement. Buddy's over here. Buddy's over here getting nostalgic for his school experience, and you just said he's getting schooled right now. I need to tell him right now. I'll be right back.
That is going to have to be a bold car funny moment of the season right there. That is... Listen, man, you can't test Muchko with an opportunity. And also, tell Hamlin, did he come on out? That's all I got to say.
The what?
Did he come on out? 15 laps to go. Yeah. I need water. Yeah. Once again, a big thank you here as we come down to the final stretch of this race to all of our wonderful fans of Bull Car for sticking around with us for the summer. It was definitely a bit of a strange year for Bull Car, but we've had a lot of success on the channel and with the streams, and we just wanted to say a quick thank you to all of you. So thank you very much. Just showing up again. Thank
Buko?
you.
Paradox went down pit road.
As I am seeing now that
Paradox went down pit road.
Somehow,
and
ladies and gentlemen,
lost a lot of time, which has allowed X NASCAR to pass him and Adam Garcia.
oh my.
X NASCAR is now to
And now
P4
look
with
who
a
has the
16.7
draft.
gap. And
Still a
for
long way to clear.
your
We're
information,
gonna have to
Buko,
see what
Hamlin
happens with
fan
the
was
rest of
crying
this
over your
stuff.
statement. And it's not those. It was a longer one. And a lower pitched one. You hit him in his feels, man. How could you?
Oh.
If I could clip it, I
hitting
would.
you in the... man, if I'm hitting you in the fields, maybe you're just not cut out to take on Nick Van Halen.
Wow.
I have to be frank with you, man. I
bold.
love you, but crying over school, I mean, man, we all need to be better than that.
Very bold.
You are in Bull Car and Sand Cave. What more is there to want in life? I'm just going to put that out there right now.
Oh, goodness gracious.
On phone as NXS
So,
in six.
Yeah. Nick Van Halen's here, there, and gone.
Yeah.
Adam Garcia is keeping up with X NASCAR. Somehow. Adam's not going to beat the sandbag allegations now. So, X NASCAR pulled at 4.17. Adam Garcia 18. Adam Garcia 5.33. So I guess he's keeping up somewhat. Adam is pushing, quote unquote, but he's falling back a little bit. So yeah, Nick Van Halen leading the field with 9 laps to go. It's in the backstretch now. pretty much a cakewalk for Nick Van Halen. He obviously had to battle with JTK there in the middle of the race and early on. But since then, he just put on the gears and disappeared. As Hamlin fan says on radio, "Oh no, I see ex-NASCAR right behind me." I'm gonna go ahead and watch that.
No, maybe if you stop crying about school a little bit, maybe you would be able to hold off on him.
Wow, you're still going on him.
I'm gonna have.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
The poor guy.
They need to be said. Yeah.
Are you praying for forgiveness?
No, I'm praying for a Nick Van Halen victory. I feel like it's been long enough that we've had to wait.
Paradox and Adam
You're gonna
Garcia.
get in 7 laps.
Paradox and Adam Garcia
7
having
laps
an
away.
interesting fight for 1 and 3. Beating and banging down the start-finish line. Adam Garcia in the wall. Paradox sideways. Keeps it straight. These two might, if they stay together, they might bring out the caution. And I don't know if the guys know this. The drivers are hoping that I'm not seeing this, but the camera's right on these guys. The spotlight's on these guys.
No, we have not have a caution. Oh
my
God. Not clear, Adam.
This would be quite the shock. Yeah, we love scaring our employees. You know.
It'll
the
be
drivers
something.
were scared for their lives, and rightfully so. Paradox said, "I'm not gonna fight this guy. Backing off. I'm not gonna cause a caution with 5 laps to go." So yeah, let's get an eye on next NASCAR. He's starting to catch up more and more to Hamlin fan. Hamlin fan's pulling back slightly, and you can see ex-NASCAR making the push to P3. Gonna see Nick Van Halen.
If that's the most NXS can do, you still gotta applaud him for, starting this race about 97 laps late and only being a lap down. He's made quite the ground, but it likely just won't be enough today. As the situation with Adam and Paradox is starting to clear, and Nick Van Halen is only 3 laps away from his 2nd career win in Bullet Car, and I think his first one on a oval, right? Yeah.
Yeah, his only race came at
a long
Toronto.
time coming.
Well, you finally gave him the cash prize not too long ago.
Yep. And maybe with that motivation,
Adam's
he
dead.
might just
Adam's
be able
dead.
to get it home tonight.
Adam's dead.
Oh no.
Car.
Oh no.
Wait.
Adam is around, and what is he doing? As Van Halen's able to pass him, possibly getting a bad sign from that. And thankfully, it looks like Mr. Garcia is able to get it down to pit road. That might just be his day, but 2 laps to go. Nick Van Halen can see the end of the marathon right here.
Adam's gonna merge onto the track with the drivers still there.
Oh boy.
Someone have an eye on Adam Garcia
line,
for
it's
now.
not gonna matter.
Nick Van Halen, the
As
white
Nick
flag
Van
is
Halen
out.
Takes the white flag. 1 more to go for the native of Hamilton, Ontario.
Enters turn 1. All clean here.
A way to end the summer. What a way to end the summer for this man. He had some solid runs. He missed the first race of the season. Now he comes here to Charlotte. It took a bit of work, but with domination, with poise, and finally the end of a summer-long drought to the line. Nick Van Halen is going to win the Grunder 300. Finally, at long last.
We're gonna have a battle for P3 here. Side by side, beating and banging. Ex-NASCAR. He's gonna take P3 from Hamilton.
Got it.
Goodness. Oh my goodness. What a race to the line. And from 97 laps down to a podium for NXS. What a performance.
P1 Nick Van Halen, P2 JTK, P3 ex-NASCAR, P4 Hamilton, P5 Paradox, and in P6 Adam Garcia, and in P7 as the DNS Shifty. Let me go ahead and give him the gonna go ahead and give him the smoke. Come on. There we go. Let's go ahead and have them burn it down for us, ladies and gentlemen.
And ladies and gentlemen, fueling victories for however long is Sunoco. Let's watch Nick Van Halen burn this thing down. Finally. I agree with whatever Carrie said.
It has been so long. Good for him.
Yeah. Damn it. And Nicholas is running around the entire track and out the window. What a moment. I'm starting. You gotta slow it down a little bit, bro. The people gotta see you. They gotta get their cameras out. But man. It's honestly, it's not quite a hometown win in Toronto. Oh my god! Paradox. Oh my, that was completely unnecessary. Hide the kids, ladies and gentlemen. That was among the worst acts I have ever seen in my 5 years of commentating this series. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, there is your winner, Nick Van Halen, his friend JTK, in quite a famous car. Nick Van Halen once subbed for Pyre, by the way, so that's quite ironic, as his friend JTK comes out to congratulate him. Paradox out there as well. And Shifty, Clef, and NXS. Grab a hold of your blankets. This is the true alliance right here, as Nick Van Halen hops out to the incredible joy of 100,000 plus here in Charlotte. Nick Van Halen, your winner.
All right, let me go ahead and bring him in. Vuka, can you drag him in if you can?
I got you. Hold on. Google.com. Okay, here we go. I got it.
Life is
And Nick
pain.
Van...
What the heck?
Thank you. Wow.
Are you sure life is pain, Nick Van Halen?
So, congratulations
now,
on the win. Congrats on the win, but is everything okay at home, Nick?
Life is pain. I hate losing. That's why I won. Woohoo! Winner! Yay! Yes.
Solid deflection. So anyway, Nick, you know, your only win was an all-star race. It never quite felt legit. Do you feel like this is finally the win that you were long closing for?
I feel like the all-star race might have been a little more legit than this one. I know we had a really small field out there today. It was really good, tough racing at the front of the pack in the early goings. Ex-NASCAR showing up threw a bit of a wrench into things. I knew it wasn't going to be easy. I was hoping and praying that entire time for no yellow. But yeah, after a certain point, I drove off. Kreisum came in with the analytics and essentially told me that I was locked in turbo sweat style, which I never thought was possible, you know, here, let alone on an oval as opposed to a road course. Happy to be here. Happy to finally get my oval win. I've been reeling ever since Bristol last year, and I'm glad to finally come through on one.
Yep. And obviously you've had a lot of fans, supporters, friends in the series. Who do you dedicate this win to the most?
I dedicate this win to all my midfielder buddies, everybody that's got to scratch, claw, beat, and bang their way for top fives every week. You know, get the occasional podium finish. This one is for you.
Yeah, Adam Garcia, that's you, brother. Anyway, and obviously that $25 that you won this week after a year-long fight to try and get it, did that kind of, you know, light a fire under your ass to try and get a win today to prove that you were worthy?
Yeah, we took the $25 and we cashed that out so we could put that towards R&D in the car. I think we might have been able to. We might have been able to develop an extra 2 horses under the hood, and I think that might have helped us on our way to victory here.
You're very welcome. Would you like another $25?
Well, we'll be looking for that again potentially in the All-Star race in the winter or autumn portion of the season. I can't remember which.
Well, congrats, because you're not getting it. Anyway, congratulations, Nick. It's been a long time coming for you, brother. And yeah, you guys have any questions as well?
Nothing for me.
Nope.
Gary? All right. Hey, Nick, we're watching War of the Worlds, by the way, tomorrow in Sand Cave, so make sure to join for that. We're going to have a good time. I love it.
If I'm able to, I'll be there. I'd also like to shout out Dodge for their first manufacturer win of the season. Thank you to all the Mopar boys.
Hey, congrats on that. Congrats to Dodge.
Gotta carry
once
the
again,
banner.
congratulations, Nick. Come visit me in Toronto sometime soon, bro. I love you. Okay, very good.
Yes,
have a good
indeed.
night. Have a good night. Yes. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, there was your winner, Nick Van Halen. He will not be getting paid for this performance.
Bring in
Is it
P2?
time we squash some beef?
Squash and beef? What do you mean squash and beef? You're gonna bring in Hamilton?
I feel like I may owe him some apologies. But we'll bring in JTK first. Let's get JTK up in here. JTK, this...
Nice one.
JTK, this is the Polk Car booth. So anyway, P2 today, obviously, in the place of Pirate. You obviously were having a fantastic race, even after lap 100, sort of having some great battles to the front. What really went wrong in those last 60 laps?
Well, first of all, I think you guys got to cut off Nick a little early. Now he's going crazy and he's drinking a beer or something.
That's okay. That's permissible by both car rules.
Yeah, I thought, kind of like Bristol a couple races ago, I thought I had the best pace in the field. In the first half, I kind of struggled dealing in traffic with anybody. I'm not a good wheel-to-wheel racer, I guess. But I quite frankly, I don't know what Nick found in that last run at all. I mean, he was beating ex-NASCAR. We were all wondering if he'd catch up. He was beating him. I got nothing. Like I kind of ran my line. By the end of it, I was hitting the wall. I was trying to find something different. But let's flat out it. I ran second today, and I finished second. That's simple as that.
Yeah. Obviously, your sub performances this season, all the way back in Daytona, and of course tonight, they've been fantastic. Are you possibly looking at a more open spot for more regular competition in the winter months?
Well, it sounds great, but I kind of like the idea of just randomly driving somebody's car and being a super sub every week. That's pretty fun. I'm happy to do it for Pirate this week because I've absolutely terrorized him the last couple of races. Like I just mashing into his bumper constantly. So
that's kind of hot.
This
man.
one's for you.
I gotta be real
Hope
with
you're
you.
resting peacefully up there.
He broke his mouse and got Domino's pizza. I don't think that's death, unfortunately.
At least he's getting
good
up there.
Yep. That's all I got for you. You boys have any questions for JTK?
No, sir.
I do not.
All right. Well, thank you, Mr. Gay, for your time. I'll be sending you back into the driver's VC. Congratulations on your pizza. Is he gonna say anything else?
Okay,
No. All right. What should we bring in? What should we bring in? We're bringing in Denny Hamilton to have a little bit of a discussion because clearly some words were exchanged. So and NXS is unavailable, so we'll bring him in and then we'll finish off the interviews.
Yes, sir. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Hamilton is the Bull Car booth. You got a copy, brother?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Yeah. So obviously, I asked the same question to JTK. But what really happened in those last 40 laps to allow Nick Van Halen to get such a run away from you guys?
I just got tired. It was just a lot of mistakes, and I just kept making the same mistakes, and yeah, just a lot of tiredness. I will say though, props to Creason because the change he made to the wall was perfect. The cars got penalized just the right amount. But yeah.
Yep. Yeah. What else do I got? Yeah, so obviously on that last lap, you unfortunately lost P3 to ex-NASCARs. Did you see him coming at all?
Oh, 100%. I saw him coming all the way, and I was shitting bricks, to be honest. Oh, I shouldn't say that. I was pooping.
You can say whatever you want.
It's past 10 p.m. on the East
Okay,
Coast.
but yeah, I was pooping in my pants, and yeah. When he got alongside me, I was gonna he door slammed me a bit, and that gave him the run. And I tried to door slam him all the way, but it didn't work. I saw JTK slow down to try to block him, but it didn't work as well.
Yeah. Why were you crying with 10 laps to go, Hammer fan?
Because you called me, because you schooled me.
No,
You said it was schooled.
this has nothing to do with me. Hammer fan.
What?
Okay.
Hammer fan. Why the fuck did you cry on my broadcast?
It was not that deep. It was not that deep.
I just want the best for you, man. Like, you can't be doing that shit, man. You got a race to go win, brother. You gotta lock in that. If you don't get a win during the winter months, man, I'm gonna have to sell you to the Saudi Arabians along with the league, man.
It's over. It's over.
I'm sorry.
Hey, guess what? It's Riyadh season, buddy.
Oh my, Thank you for your time, Emma fan, bro. I love you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Anyway, that's gonna be the end of our interviews, guys.
Not it. That's not it. We're gonna interview ex NASCAR.
What do you mean?
We're gonna get.
We're
him
not
in
gonna
here.
interview ex NASCAR.
Yes, we are, buddy.
He's not available.
He
He's not even in the VC. No, he's not.
Yes, he is. Give him 3,
He's not in driver VC.
2, 1.
Oh,
Get him in here.
Okay, I'll bring him in here.
Get him there.
It's not working.
Get him in here.
That's Discord, please work. Oh my god, this has gone off the rails. Hang on a second here, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, it's literally not letting me add him to the VC.
One, join the officials voice chat.
No, hang on. It's
Join the officials
It's
voice.
being really silly. Okay, there we go.
There we go.
NXS, book our breather. Got a copy, brother?
Hello? Yep, you got me.
Hello. So, obviously starting 98 laps down and still managing to finish P3. What possessed you to pull that off?
Dude, I don't know. I mean, when I first got in the car, I realized I had something. I got into a couple issues early on, and just I can't help but wonder what could have been if this race was a little longer.
Yep.
Before anything else, Hamlet fan, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, dude. I didn't mean to use you up like that.
Why did you do it then?
I was desperate.
That's my brother, man.
I started a lap down. I had to do what I had to do.
Just for your discretion, ex NASCAR Vuko had a crying session with Hamilton right now.
Oh yeah, I was listening.
Alright. So
Okay,
yeah.
what other questions do I got for you?
I'll take over while you think some. So obviously,
I got it.
Let me finish this one, and I'll let you get back to it. So if you're watching the stream, obviously I was relaying some information from the booth, from pit road to the booth. It was like a seesaw. For a moment, you were running faster laps than Nick Van Halen. Then Nick Van Halen was running faster laps than you. It's like a seesaw, so which is why you saw the stalemate there, because you were one lap you were hitting 28.567, and that same lap, Nick Van Halen was hitting 28.483. What could you say? What have you done different in order to consistently be hitting those 28.4s, which would have ultimately allowed you to catch up and possibly contend for the lead?
I kept hitting the apron too much, if I'm being honest. I was running the inside literally all race, so that definitely cost me. And I was also just terrible on corner exit. So
I'm sorry.
I think I could have done those a little differently.
Yeah. God, what was? Oh God, I got one more for you, and I just completely blanked on it. Oh God.
You got the fastest lap, by the way.
So obviously the summer season. Oh yeah, congrats. With the summer season, this was the first time in like a proper bulk car invitational season that you were unable to get a win. Would you say that it's a bit of a disappointment for you, or do you think this is just a positive stepping stone?
It's definitely a little disappointing. I mean, I podiumed every single race, just haven't been able to close it out. I mean, I think I'll bounce back stronger in the winter, though.
We'll have to see. Anyways, we wish you the best of luck with the winter season, and congrats on one of the most Iron Man efforts we've ever seen in this league. I will put it that way.
right. I appreciate the praise. Thank you.
And go tell Nick Van Halen I love him because I didn't get to do that enough.
Will do.
Very good.
He's deafened right now, but I'll figure it out.
Okay. Inform him ASAP. All right. Thank you. Congrats on the podium, inshallah. All right.
All right. Have a good one.
Have a good night, brother. And I guess we're going to conclude the interviews there as we begin to conclude what was a pretty insane night of racing as my spectator menu has messed up.
Don't worry,
Great.
I
This
got
is
it on the
not
booth.
time for
Fuko.
that to happen. Okay, yeah. Can someone get in the car real quick? Somebody get in their car. Just if you're watching this, can you get in your car?
I got you, Fuko. Just
Please, so I could.
There you
Good. I love Boozy. I love Boozy.
Yo.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. All right, run that up. Run up the conclusion. So, you know more about this than I do, so I'll let you handle this, Charisma.
all right. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in into tonight's race of Charlotte. Obviously, we apologize for the day postponement. Obviously, some things happened with the schedule. Thank you, Vuko, for handling the first half of the race. Thank you, Kerry, for coming in and backing up Vuko. And thank you
Of
to
course.
everyone who has tuned in to the summer stint. We can't wait to come back to Daytona in the winter to deliver you some more entertaining racing. But before we could go ahead and do that, I would like to make the announcement, which has been announced to the drivers beforehand, and we would like to let everyone know. So, obviously, there has been a plethora of announcements in Bokar, and I've been a person to deliver some news, but I'll be the first one to tell everyone officially. Drivers have known this for this last month, and I would like to let everyone know who's watching that after the conclusion of the winter series, of the winter stretch of the season, we will no longer be racing on Roblox, and we will prepare to transition over to iRacing. So for the next summer of Bokar, do expect us to be in iRacing from that point onward. Simply put, I simply do not have the time to develop these cars. I feel like I've hit my maximum brick wall, if you must say, in terms of developing, and honestly, I don't see myself making a better product than what we have here right now. Plus, iRacing is just a better service. You're able to get more cars in there and an actual proper race teams going on, so it's not just 12 guys versus in one field, if you get what I mean. So for the next summer, we hope to have more drivers. Obviously, iRacing services can handle it. We hope to bring you a more entertaining race. Yeah, I also can't wait for winter, and I can't wait for summer as well once we get to it. But we will see you for the winter for the last portion of Bokar on Roblox. We will see you at Daytona, roughly around the middle of December. We will let you know of the schedule once more information comes out. But other than that, this has been Kreesum. That's Vuko in Europe in his living room. And that is Carrie after eating a very scrumptious meal from Sheets, if I'm
In
correct.
Maryland, in my
In
garage.
Maryland. And this has been Kreesum in the Coachella Valley sporting the Firebirds today. And we wish you a very good night. And yeah, have a good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen.